Yo everybody, welcome to Let's Play Elden Ring, including the Shadow of Erdtree DLC, whatever it's called. This is streamed, of course, and this is also going to be a hopefully platinum trophy one. I say hopefully, it's going to be a platinum trophy one, where I get the last few trophies that I haven't gotten in this game. Here it is. It's basically get all the legendary weapons and whatnot, and a few bosses that I missed. And of course, I'm going to be going through all the DLC as well. I also figured out death counter without having to change stuff. There's a bit of delay on the actual counting, but it should be fine. So let's start anew. I am going to be a astrologer. We are going to... It'll hopefully be fun. I already got a build in mind. I'm going to be playing as I today. Because, you know, why not? I like I. And I've been itching for a mage run of this game. I don't know what to go for, so I think the pot says it's time to go to Caelid early. Or the golden seed. We'll go for the seed. How do I do load again? Load favorites. There we go. We obviously need to find a hat as soon as possible. A witch's hat for I. Yes. It's been over a year since I played Elden Ring, so I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm not going to rush to the DLC, but I'm going to make my way there relatively soon. Right. The idea is I'm going to go to the peninsula. Then castle, then school. Then we'll work our way from there.
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
So cool watching this with more context.
A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished.
I also forget how into it this guy gets.
Who yet lived. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. the loathsome Dung Eater. And Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing.
Yee. And of course us.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
Yet.
Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring.
Oh, it's so bright. Oh, I keep forgetting how bright it gets.
The Elden Lord.
Okay. I also keep forgetting that it's triangle. The amount of times I'm gonna jump. So yeah, we're back at it. Elden Ring. Definitely gonna take a bit to remember all the stuff. It's gonna take a while for me to get over using triangle to jump again. Or to use, I should say. So let's see if we can't be efficient and not die here. I forget you don't use stamina. There's so many nice quality of life in this game. We're probably not going to do well. Oh, there we go. That was death. That was failure. Of course, that one doesn't count because you have to die. Not there, but maybe somewhere else. We didn't get the you died, so I'm not counting it. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of deaths as we go forward. See, we didn't spawn back at the Grace. That's how you know it doesn't count. I love how the clothes have to, like, resettle every time you change the scene.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
It's so funny playing this as well after reading the manga.
Does violate the Golden Order.
The manga's great, by the way. Okay. So we are up. What I think might help is if I get into the habit of doing this right away. There's not much we can do or need to do right now, is there? So let's hop on down. And run through the tutorial. It's gonna do that a few times, I can already tell. Can I improve this already? Yeah, I can. Therefore, let me do this. So, it's still been a while since I've played, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna come quickly back to me. I mean, it's a Souls game. It's not going to be hard to get back into the swing of things. The only difference is I'm not going to be... There we go. I'm going to have to, like, remember to jump. Well, jumping is the thing. Another thing I need to remind myself is that depending on the spell, holding and like tapping can actually do different things to the actual spell itself. If that one was a quicker cast for the second one, for example. There's a reason why people think mages are easy. I still love them though. They're still cool. Surprise! Critical attacks give you slightly more souls, but that's not going to make much difference to us at the moment. Just given the lack of souls you get from these guys. Also, once again, I know it's runes, but I'll probably call them the wrong things regardless. True, I mean, one benefit a mage will always have is the fact that it's ranged. And another thing that a mage has going for it is that these games tend to actually be pretty effective, or mages tend to be really good at DPS and encourage you to be glass cannony. And most of the times, if you can get good enough to like dodge, which the game encourages rather than block, then you can really get through things a lot quicker. And then also you have the range. So yeah, mages do tend to have it easier in most games, and you know what, that's fine. I still think they're fun. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I also feel like we should get a rapier for Ai. That is her preferred melee weapon of choice, at least. I'm not going to fight the horse at the right away. Because I know he does have a move that helps him against mages. And we also don't have that much spells to help. once again. Though we will hopefully get rid of him sooner rather than later. If for no other reason than the sake of getting rid of him. Hello.
Oh yes, tarnished.
If we really wanted to get DLC quickly, we'll do his quest, but
Elden Ring.
I'm not feeling
You
it.
have no shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
No,
Without
memes.
guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives
Oh
life.
yeah, there's some like easy places around here we could do
You
as
may
well.
also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
That way.
Is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers.
This game is
It will
pretty.
lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
I just came out of my grave, so it's fine.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff,
That thing over there.
home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Drafted.
It's the 2 dragon bosses, so we are going to do Fierce questline. I'm going to try and do all the main bosses regardless, because it just feels appropriate. And get all the legendary weapons, spells, talismans, and miracles, or whatever. It's those kind of ones that I'm mainly missing, so I'm going to have to be doing pretty much everything regardless.
It's time you set off, I should think.
Oh, and
To
the
Castle
Elden,
Stormvale on the cliff,
the
where
Elden
Grace
Lord
will
ending.
guide you. If you
Because I got the Rani ending and the 3 Fingers ending, so it's just that ending. But if there is an ending tied to the DLC, I'll be doing that first, and I'll get the Elden Lord ending
Time you set Castle, if you
next playthrough, because I already expect I to be a multiple playthrough run, which I don't mind. Because it will just make things easier. One nice thing, I don't have to worry too much about getting bones in this playthrough, I don't think. Given how we can just get... well, we don't need to make knives and stuff. Throwing daggers. Get some fruitful torrent. I'm gonna be hitting the wrong buttons so many times. Also, I'm gonna try and experience all the dialogue and whatnot again, so apologies if things take longer than people want it to, but I want to listen to the game again. Hello.
You're a tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat.
No.
Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Yeah. It's a good thinking way of thinking about it. Words. Let's get this. I do want these, but we don't have the money yet.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Oh, hang on a minute. No, you don't have a rapier. Dang it.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Indeed. And I don't... Damn it. I didn't think this through, did I? It's fine. We'll go and get Mal and Torrent. How much do we get from it? 4. Okay. Not worth the fight. It's so weird coming back here after so long. And backstab? Because I'm pretty sure I did both playthroughs pretty much back to back. And then playing the co-op mod with May, that just had a different vibe to it. I'm going to do that a lot as well, I feel. Let's just stay Estus Flask one. Mushrooms. We have a lot of our materials still. Oh. Alright, I think the trick in here is to make sure we don't alert the guy with the horn. Okay. It seems like we are able to take down the dogs in one. As you can see, mages are pretty strong. Don't mind me. Yeah, you can see that the casting time from the second one is a lot shorter. There we go. So far, I'm not dead. Things are looking good. Oh, shit. I don't think there's anything of note here outside of what's down here. In before they've changed like a lot of these chests and stuff in the DLC to just add some more mimics. Just to be dicks. I would kind of love it. The horn guy's been activated. was lucky. Oof. Glad we got rid of the dogs, though. And the one commander dude. That definitely helped this section. Ow. Oh, shield bash is a thing. I keep forgetting that. That's really potent in my first playthrough. That I didn't use until like much later into the game. Oh well. You get the map. And go over here and grab the weapon. We probably won't use it, but gotta get all the things after all. There we go. Eventually I remember which one's the jump button. Flail. Actually handy if you need to bleed someone. Or a dragon. But I'm not going to do that yet. I'll probably do that when we go to Caelid to get the talisman thingy. Oh, I've missed Elden Ring. Rest. We could also do the one mine next to the dragon in order to get some more smithing materials.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog.
Hello,
I am Melina.
Mel.
I offer you an accord. Have
Oh,
you
it's
heard
nighttime now.
of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
I've been told.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring.
It'll be handy.
You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erdtree.
Except.
Settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength.
Because I'm not crazy enough not to take the help.
Ah, another matter.
And I also want Torrent.
I bequeath to you this ring.
Thank you.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
I shall. Torrent is amazing.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
So, we're definitely going to put a lot of points into intelligence. Probably some into arcane, because I kind of like a higher discovery. Mind, as well for more FP in general. I think I'm not going to actually level up now though, because I want to buy some stuff. Right, that's not the button I wanted. That's also not the button I wanted. I'm being extremely dumb. I keep forgetting you have to equip Torrent. Hey John Reese, how's it going? There you go. Like I said, it's been a while. Oh, there are bats over there. Let's not worry about them. And go back here. Well, that's it.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Oh, yeah, you're asleep. That's another thing I keep forgetting. Manny puts them to sleep. Oh, sorry, not Manny.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished.
Not Manny.
I am the witch Renna.
It's Renna,
I
clearly.
heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter,
You'd think as well that if you're going to, like, fake your name, or take someone else's name, you'd make it not so
to call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
We won't have it just be 2 letters away. You know?
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Oh, sorry.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet.
We definitely will.
But all the same, learn well the lands between.
No,
How long
no.
will it be, I wonder, before the
I do want your hat.
tire of obeisance to the 2 fingers?
You sexy chess.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back. There are others of my people who, if the mood takes you, and my people, which is what, thanks to that, I think this your people, the top.
Okay. I want to buy... I doubt we're going to be using this anytime soon, but I want to buy it. Oh, I want a telescope as well.
Goodbye.
How... How did you open the pouch again? There we go. There we go. Remove. Switch. That's why it didn't feel right putting torrent there, because I knew I had torrent somewhere else. Hold down triangle.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erdtree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Also, I hear You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you to
Mel
your
Mel.
burden.
I'm going to do my best not to talk about the manga too much,
Upon
but,
the
you know.
cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by
Steve?
pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
Right. Let's see. Whose name? How would start? I'm pretty sure it's Godwin? Godric? Godric. The Grafted. Right. First thing I want to do. The Crystal Shard? Oh, another thing I want to do. You back off. Equip this to for torrent, for easy torrent snacks. That's it's gonna be a lot of misclicks for the first while.
You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
And bam.
What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok.
Good guy,
I
Bok.
was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Hey, mushroom. 10 mushrooms. Dang. Thanks.
Well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
Don't worry. We'll help.
Right, I'm...
But first, we need to go and grab... Oh, we could go and see Patches, I guess. I like never go and meet Patches. I realised I haven't died yet. So that's like putting some slight pressure on me, because I don't want to die my first death to be super stupid. It's going to be, I know, but I'd rather try and like go as far as I can without dying. What's the phrase? It's a permadeath run until I die. Force combat. Oh gosh. Oh, I need to get rid of these plebs. Oh jeez. Oh, this is no good. Oh, there we go. First death. That's fine. I tried. I failed. At least we've gotten the obligatory death out of the way. I really shouldn't have encountered them or I really shouldn't continue the engagement just yet. Because I'm not good enough to go up against people willy-nilly. I think I just also need to de-rust as well. So once again, it has been a long time since I played. Yeah, over a year since the co-op thing. Well, since the last co-op stream or play. There's the painter around here, isn't there? Another reason why I kind of want to go to the peninsula now is to give myself more of a warm-up time. See, things are coming back. Need to get used to Torrent's double jump again, and like how much we can actually jump. There we go. Finally hit him. I'm looking forward to getting to the DLC, but once again, I'm not going to rush it too much.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
Right, we just equipped them here. That was it.
Hello? Is anybody there? Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's...
That guy wasn't lending his aid.
No. No, the help is very much appreciated. Even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height.
Nope.
Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Yeah, I can do that.
What are you waiting for? My fort lies... Oh, I see. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval.
So we got that quote-unquote quest. So, once again, gonna need a bit to get used to Torrent's jumping again. Thankfully, giants make great targets. Oh, he has a sword. Good start. I know we didn't need to kill him, but, you know, why not? Now we got the flask. I don't know if he did start it, but I ended it.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erdtree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost. Spoken echoes linger here, words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
Sure.
Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance. Shall I turn your rune? Let my hand share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambition.
We still need a couple of things from
Principles
what's his
you
face, so
follow.
actually we'll hold off leveling just a tiny bit more. Do I want to go in there right away? No, you know what? We'll head back to... how did you do this again? All this marks like... Yeah, there we go. You can... Favorite ones, right? Yay! I remembered. This is not... I remembered, but it's not... not the one I wanted. It's the church I wanted. There we go. Also, before I forget... Oh, we need 2. Dang it. I thought I just needed the 1.
Well, you're...
You need another 15.
Goodbye.
15.
Night.
Just a little bit more for the last pot. I really like how you could just cast spells on top of on top of Torrent. Torrent is really just like such a good horse. I think it's hard to understate, overstate, state how good it feels and how much they nailed it, and how worse the game would have been had they not made Torrent as fun to use. Or as useful to use, even.
Goodbye. Night.
Because the game could have been a lot more tedious and just overall less fun to explore the wild. Or even encounters. Certain encounters are made to be fought alongside Torrent. Forget, I probably need to do a better job of killing the locals. Get some actual experience points and whatnot. Might be worthwhile. I think we're going to have an easy time through this one. Because I want to say most of these are going to have weaknesses, or not so much resistance to magic. Potentially. Yeah, magic is definitely the way to go. That was way too close. That's a great start. And another reason why sorcery is very nice and easy. Another nice thing about sorcery as well is because you're increasing your what's it called? Can we? Oh, that's not going to be far enough. We do not have an arrow. Oh, that was close. Oh. I am pretty sure she lost some eyebrows there. Okay, nothing. You know what? I'll take it. Oh, didn't mean to roll into that. I want to jump on it. I don't think there's anything we can get from up there, so let's not worry about it. Oh geez, there's another one. I thought we were cleared. Oh, that legit got me by surprise. Aren't like the heads meant to be good drops? Oh geez, I was looking the other way. Let's just take off the shield. We're like not using it. Because admittedly, I just want to keep our equipment load light. Yeah! I mean, I've held it up in this playthrough already. And I've done it in other playthroughs. Like once I used the shield bash a lot in my AI playthrough. That was a fun playthrough, the first one. And then I got what's-her-face's katana, and then that was it for the rest of the game. Let's level up finally, and level up our intelligence, so we can do maximum damage. At least that's the hope. I have to remember I don't need to stop modding to regain stamina. I still love these guys' design. I also need to, you know, get better at this game. Oh my gosh, I am doing so badly. There we go. I mean, I can only use the rust excuse for so long. Although it has been a while since I played a mage. Not that that's really any excuse either. Like, the last run I did was Dark Souls 2 Skull of the First Sin. Actually, let's get some more FP as well.